Hey guys, it's Jenny here. Welcome back to my channel. So I have an interesting announcement. So since I had so much fun doing my Bust the Slumpathon, I'm starting this new idea where I treat every month as a readathon. And basically what I mean by readathon is I'm going to create a set of prompts for myself, and I'm going to pick my TBR based off of those prompts to kind of make things more interesting for me. I thought it sounded fun, so today I have created 7 prompts, and I have tendered my TBR to fit those prompts. Hello, Savannah. Did you want to say hello? Can you say hello to the people instead of wiping my foundation off? You just had to be just so, didn't you? Really? You're being so rude. So, today we are going to be discussing my August readathon prompts. So, obviously my August readathon is going to be running from August 1st to August 31st. And if you see this video late, feel free to add on the prompts anyway. It's like, the more the merrier. Anybody is welcome to join. Alrighty. So for my first prompt, it is Back in the Saddle, and it is read a sequel or a reread. And for that, I am reading Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I just read Clockwork Angel in April, I believe, when I got quarantined, and I ended up really enjoying it. But I haven't had the time to pick up the sequel yet, and I am really interested in doing so. So that is what I will be reading for prompt number 1. Also, I should add, I do have some other options. I have 2 other options for each prompt. So my other options for reading a sequel or a reread is rereading Eclipse for the release of Midnight Sun, or also rereading Wrath in the Dawn just because I miss it and I've been wanting to reread it. So for challenge number 2, I am calling it On the Bandwagon, which is read a popular or a hyped book. And for that, I chose Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I'm not 110% sure what this is about, but I'm pretty sure it's about like supervillains or something like that, who have supernatural abilities or something like that. And I've been intrigued by her works for a while, and I decided that this readathon would be a perfect opportunity to pick it up. My other options for this challenge are Home Before Dark by Riley Sagar, or The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. So yeah. My third prompt is called Fresh Off the Press, which is read a recent release. And for that, I chose Bonecryer's Moon by Catherine Purdy. I'm super excited about this. It was giving me Serpent and Dove vibes, and after I saw this book, I laid eyes on it and I was like, I need to own that book right now. And I am super stoked to get to this. I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I'm just super excited. My other options for that challenge are A Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout and The Light Between Worlds by Laura E. Weymouth. So challenge number 4, I'm calling Conqueror, which is read a book that intimidates you. And if you guys can't guess, I decided to choose House of Earth and Blood, Crescent City book number 1 by Sarah J. Maas because this book intimidates the hell out of me, and it has for a couple months now, because I started this back in April, or before that, I'm pretty sure. I started this before that, and I have not been able to make a dent in it because this book just intimidates the hell out of me, and I'm really wanting to finish this. It has been on a couple of my TBRs ever since. It was actually on my Bust the Slumpathon TBR, but it intimidated me too much. So we will see if I can get to this time around. Other options for that prompt is Wicked Saints by Emily Duncan, I think, and Imagine Me by Tahira Mafi. Challenge number 5 is going to be Under the Rainbow, which is read a LGBTQ plus book or a book of your favorite color. And I decided to read an LGBTQ plus book, and for that I chose Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, which is a very hyped adult romance. And this could actually work for number 2, which is Read a Popular or Hyped book. But I chose it for this challenge, and yeah. Not sure what it's about. I think it's like a royal romance between the president of America's first son and falling in love with the Prince of Wales. So yes, I've heard a lot of great things about this, and I decided to pick it up for the challenge. Other options for that is The Captive Prince by C.S. Pacat, or Furyborn, which is a book of your favorite color, which is black, by Claire Legrand. For challenge number 6, it is Blind Grab, which was a random book. You get 3 redos. And now we will cue the video of me choosing my random books. I decided to unwrap my entire TBR for this, so stay tuned. So yes, now that you see what I unwrapped, you will know that I chose Lady Smoke by Laura Sebastian for my random book. This could also work for challenge number 1, which is Read a Sequel. I've been meaning to get to this for a while, but it was lost in my TBR unwrapping, and now I finally unwrapped it, and now I finally get to it. My other options for that prompt are Let Me Hear a Rhyme by Tiffany D. Jackson, or The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. And for prompt number 7, it is called Something New, which is a book that is out of your comfort zone. And for that, I chose The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. And this wouldn't normally be out of my comfort zone because you guys know that I like fantasies. But this is, woo, pretty map. You guys know that I don't really prefer historical fantasy or historical fiction. So this is out of my comfort zone for this, because this is, I hear, pretty historical. And so yeah, I decided to choose this. Other options for that challenge are Alice. I couldn't even tell you who writes that, and I can't see the author's name. Or Paper Princess by Erin Watt. And yeah, essentially the rules I came up for last challenge kind of still are the same, which is you can put multiple books into one prompt, so I have multiple choices for each prompt in case I want to switch it up. You can create as many activities like charts, graphing charts, whatever you want to go into this. Keep a tally of the number of pages you read. Audiobooks and ebooks are absolutely allowed, but I encourage you to at least read 1 physical book, which that's literally all I read last month was 1 physical book, and the rest were audiobooks. Whoops! And yeah, have fun with it, you guys. Like, just bust out of your slumps and keep loving reading, which is what I plan to do. I will be honest, I'm a little bit apprehensive that the Bust a Slumpathon was kind of just a fluke for me. So I'm hoping that with this readathon, it will fully pull me out of my slump for once and for all, so I don't just like double back and relapse back into my book slump. So I'm creating this to help with that. And yeah, basically every month I will be creating different prompts to help with my TBR. So far I have a list of 52 prompts, and what I'm planning to do is putting them all in a jar and picking like 6 prompts every month and constructing my TBR out of the prompts that I pick. So yes, that is my TBR for my August readathon. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, or if you have read any of these books and think I will enjoy them when I try to get to them this month. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for a brand new video.